love that bear.
Yep.
That bear.
Hey.
Da bears.
The Bears.
Da
Okay.
bears.
Number 8, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to go with 8. And if we're wrong, then correct us, internet. Or don't, because we don't care.
Pretty much.
Logan.
Anthony.
We're down a man.
Yeah.
We
sad.
kind of recording this at the last minute. This is Thursday night, the day before this podcast is going to come out.
Well, we also kind of waited so I can come here and do it live again.
Yeah, we did. So
I mean, it's not like super last minute, but
it is.
last minute.
I mean, we have a day to...
Yeah, we're fine.
We have a day to edit it and put it out.
Yeah, we got time. It's not bad.
Nah.
But yeah, I'm not going to lie. It feels like it's been forever since I've been on.
Well, it has been 2 weeks.
Well, but it's been like longer.
It's been probably about 3 weeks since you've actually recorded one, though.
It's been almost a month since I've actually recorded.
Yeah, because we pre-recorded 2 of them that you were on, and then we put out.
That was a week, 1 week, 2 week.
Then we put out the one with me and Matt and Caleb.
So this is like week.
And then we
week
waited
4.
all the way until the day up.
Yeah.
So it'd be 4 weeks.
It's been about a month. And I'm not gonna lie, those last 2 weeks, they were awful.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So Lecrae concert, huh?
Dude, Lecrae concert. It was pretty sweet. Pretty much I got to run conventional lighting for a Lecrae concert, and then the next day they did some more. There was a couple other bands that was there for day 1, and then one of the bands stayed for day 2.
Okay.
So there was like 3 bands, and then one for day 2. But we got to use there was some really cool equipment. Like, we were using, what are they called? I don't remember. Have you seen those lasers?
Yeah.
We got to use a lot of those.
That's awesome.
It was laser after laser after laser.
Just for some of the audience members who may not know what conventional lighting means.
Front lighting.
Okay, so just front light.
Pretty much.
No backlight. Any top light?
Um,
Or was that handled by somebody else?
Pretty much all our top lighting on the stage that we were using was covered by all of his spinner or his
Intelligent fixtures?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just got back from the car, so.
Okay, so his crew ran the intelligent fixtures, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And dude, I'm not gonna lie, like the stuff that they did was crazy. Like, they took probably like a couple weeks to just program his song.
Oh, I'm sure.
But what's kind of like cheating, I feel, is that every time that they go to a new place, all they have to do is just reset the location.
Huh.
So like pretty much they take the exact same show and they just say, okay, this spot is now here, and it fixes all of the rest.
What? So they just have to change one light?
No, they have to change all the lights.
Okay.
For a specific point.
Okay.
Once they do that specific point, it's fixed for the rest of the show.
So they take one light and say, "Oh, hey, you're over here now." So
No, it's the exact same show. Not
Right.
like he's changed the location. It's like, okay, center stage is now this spot.
Right.
So that's all that they do. So
Just-
I mean, it's the exact same show over and over and over, and pretty much all they do now is they just kind of sit there and hit play.
Well, they just have to make sure that the light knows where it is relative to center stage.
Pretty
Is
much.
basically it.
Pretty much.
Which they're basically there for the same reason 90% of the backstage crew is, just in case.
Yeah. I mean, that's really what it
honest.
was.
Let's be honest, backstage crew, your job is just in case.
Well, not necessarily. They do miking.
Yeah, but
Like
most...
the show before that, the FNL, it's a cast of, I don't know, like, I think it's somewhere around 25, 30 people. So we have to do a lot of mic rotation.
Yeah, I mean, on more of a, like a concert kind of feel, where each band has their own setup and their own roadies. And
We had some mic rotation. Not a ton, but we had some.
yeah, you're gonna have some, but the main guys
Yeah.
are gonna have all their own gear,
Pretty much.
and everything set up. Like if you're at a show with like 2 openers and 3 headliners,
The headliners are going to have their own stuff.
yeah, so you might
It's
have
just
to
the openers that you got.
you might have to mic rotate between them. But then basically after that, your job as backstage crew is just in case.
Pretty much.
Something happens. You still gotta, maintain the integrity of backstage, I
Well,
guess.
but with having such a big artist, um, who's
It
won, what is it? They won. He won. Do you remember?
absolutely not.
He won. I want to say it's not a Grammy. What's the music award? Do you remember?
Emmy, Dove.
No, I don't remember. He won one of those like big music awards, um, and pretty much from there. What are you doing?
Mike selfie.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what is going on? Um, Pretty much. Crap! Now I forgot what I was saying. You confused me. Where were we? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
With having him be such a big bigger artist, a lot of the backstage crew was actually more like stage security, as making
Yeah.
sure people weren't doing
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I was gonna say. A
Um,
lot of it's making sure people don't enter backstage that aren't supposed to
right up,
be there.
well, not backstage, but even on the stage, because we actually had for part of it, because we had the video wall panels.
Right.
And part of it, he actually had a bunch of GoPros throughout setup, and like they
Nice.
were like doing live feeds of what was going on from these GoPros.
Nice.
And so like one of them was actually right up front center stage, and we had all these people right up there, and they were like trying to mess with it. So
Of
we have
course.
like you have to have someone from backstage kind of standing there making sure they're not messing with it.
Not really backstage. That's. Would you consider that front of house or backstage at that point?
No, because front of house is back behind the audience.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
in some audiences and others, front of house can be
'Kay,
like
for
in the
this
middle.
one, we had like 3 front of houses. Okay.
Yeah, front of house could be in the middle of the audience. It could be in the back of the audience.
We had
Front of house could even be up in like a control booth.
Okay, I was up in the control booth area for conventional lighting. Our audio and intelligent lighting for not Lecrae stuff, but the other stuff, our intelligent lighting
Right.
was down on the floor in the back behind it, and then Lecrae's intelligent lighting people was actually on the side stage.
Okay. Because one concert we had that came through the Van Single, their audio front of house was actually backstage. So it was like backstage front of house. It was weird.
That's how would that work? Like, is that audio?
It was audio.
How were you hearing?
They ran through their board, so they had all their stuff snaked into their board,
Yeah, but like,
and then they snaked from their board into our board into our main system. So their audio boy handled all of the mic mixing, monitor mixing, all that fun stuff, and then I handled the "don't peek out my speakers or I will kill you." So I basically put a very large compressor and a limiter on it. I essentially put a
shoot,
limiter.
was it a gate or no, not
No.
a gate, duck?
No, comp limiter. It's
What-
just
what-
what it's called.
What's
mean-
the one where it's like a diagonal up and then it goes flat line top and you don't want it to pass that?
That's
Is that a-
basically a limiter.
Is that a limiter?
Limiter is where it can't go past a certain level, and a compressor is where it goes. As for every decibel it goes over this, it only increases by this.
Yes.
So
And then the duck is where it like is diagonal, straight up, diagonal,
I think
and then a gate is it won't turn on until you get this.
yeah, a
level.
gate is where it won't turn on,
Okay.
and I think the duck is where between these two it's at a constant, and then it can increase again.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm lighting,
Yeah.
not audio,
See,
unless if it's analog board. I can do
but I
that.
put a compressor on it, like I put the compression so high that it was basically a limiter, and then I put a limiter on it. I was like, if you peak my audio, I will kill you. The speaker system is 18 years old. It's not
Oh.
meant to handle your crap.
Yeah.
I did that for all of the dance competitions, and boy, we went on a theater tangent here. This is supposed to be a movie and gaming podcast.
Did I tell you about what we actually bought?
Do I want to know?
Audio boards? Which ones we just bought?
I don't think you told me about which ones you just bought.
We just bought the CL5, the Yamaha CL5.
Okay, yeah, you told me about that
And
one.
we got the Yamaha CL3.
Oh.
So we got the big brother and the baby brother. and the CL5 is in our theater area, and then
So not fair.
our CL3 is actually our one in one of those cases for like
Okay.
travel. So
Okay.
let's
So
say
it's in,
like
like, a
we have
Pelican
something
case.
in the commons. It's literally just giant case, has a iMac screen so we can do like
Yep.
projector stuff, all our audio stuff,
Yep.
all in one just big nice case. It's really nice.
Pelican case.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to bring something up, and I totally forgot. Okay, let's go. This kind of pertains to the entertainment industry, gaming, music, TV, movies. You know, we're kind of
we
all
were at music.
What?
We were at music. I mean, I was just telling you about a concert that I
Yeah,
was
I mean,
running.
well, we try to stick to TV, gaming, movies,
I
but
know, but
this is we're gonna kind of branch out here for a
story
second, and
time, dude.
all encompassing. Have you heard about people making a big deal about the song "Girl Crush"?
No, but like I said, music is still entertainment.
Right. So okay, hold on. Let me look up the band here real quick.
I'm trying to remember this. I don't know. Have I heard the song?
It's by Little Big Town. You know, it's on the country radio stations.
Dude, I haven't listened to a radio ever since I got Bluetooth in my car.
That's very true. Okay.
Just saying.
Basically, the song goes like, "I've got a girl crush. I hate to admit it. I want her long blonde hair. I want everything she has. I want to drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. Blah blah blah." And it's
It
basically
sounds like a teen boy band.
no. It's a girl talking about how there's another girl that this guy is with, and how she wants to be her.
Okay.
And if people would, kind of take a minute to read into it instead of just taking the lyrics at face value, everybody thought it was like a lesbian song. And so, like most people who listen to country are going to be conservative types. Most, not
I know
all.
a lot of liberals.
I know quite a few, but a very good amount of them.
Yes.
So the conservative country listeners made a very big fuss, specifically around our area in Grand Rapids here. And they were calling in stations complaining about it. And, the stations are like,
I missed out on this?
seriously.
I missed out on this?
Yes, you did. And I was listening to, I think it was either B93 or 94.5. I cannot remember.
Do you remember who it was?
Johnny Boy Crenshaw.
Johnny Boy Crenshaw.
I think it was Johnny Boy.
Trying to remember.
Just look him up. But anyway,
That's what I'm trying to do.
so he was talking about it, the guy on the radio, and he was talking about how, like, it's a big deal, and he didn't really make too many comments on it, but I looked it up, and I'm like, within 5 seconds of reading these lyrics, I was able to
94.5.
Okay. I was able to put 2 and 2 together and be like, okay, yeah, this is just a song about the girl who wishes she was the other girl because she clearly still misses this guy. And so she's saying she wants everything she has. And she basically has a crush on this girl because she wants everything she has.
Yeah. I
But-
can kind of see that.
So everybody else is just like, oh, she's got a crush on a girl. It's a lesbian song about a lesbian lover. And then if you would like read the lyrics, it says about how he's holding her now and she wants that.
Yeah.
So come on, people.
You know what? Speaking of people reading in too much and
Not reading into it at all at some
that
points.
and heterosexual, metrosexual,
Pansexual.
homosexual.
Pan, trans, whatever
Yeah.
prefix you want to put on the word sexual.
Yeah. Car sexual. I don't know.
I'm sure there's a subreddit for it.
If not, let's start it.
Make it happen, internet. I
But,
want to see it.
No, I feel like that'd just be like nice cars.
It's
you
probably
know?
called car porn. You know, like
Oh
earth porn?
yeah. Okay, but as I was saying, I'm down in Indiana, and I just
Ooh.
keep hearing about it.
You are in the madhouse.
I keep hearing about it, and it is annoying.
Have they talked about it at college yet?
Dude, that was like my first class today.
Like lecturing on it?
No. We just had like that simple conversation of one, like my professor just was like more like making sure that people are like actually caring about what is actually going on and trying to follow stuff,
Right.
More like things that people should do when they get older and things like that. So
Become an adult.
we don't have the issues that we're having right now. Pretty much I've actually read into what it is. And people, you just need to take a moment, read what it says, and actually take it at what it's saying. Because what it's actually saying actually makes very much sense, and it goes both ways.
So we're not going to go into either way about what we believe on it. We're just going to say people need to actually read the actual literature of what this law states.
Not what people are saying, because what people are saying is they hear one thing and then they like blow up about it.
It's like a giant game of telephone. By the time it gets to you, it's not even...
It really is. And it's really... That's why we're having things like where Apple has kind of said that they're not going to house anything in Indiana anymore. The NCAA is saying that if for the Big Four this week, they're trying to find a new place to put it.
Oh, man. I've heard there's...
Colleges are telling their sports teams that they're not allowed to travel to Indiana anymore. And then there's also like trying to get limitations to coming into Indiana from other states.
Jeez.
Even though in 1983, Bill Clinton had already had this start, and 22 states have already had this since 1983. Just saying.
So basically, people are freaking out over nothing again.
Over something that a lot of the states that you live in already have it.
The more you know.
Yeah. It's just kind of...
And now you know. And knowing is half the battle.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe. Okay, I'm probably going to get sued for copyright on that one.
We can always bleep it out.
Bleep it out, edit it out, whatever. Or leave it in. Courage Wolf. Come get me, copyright. That's just asking for it.
Yeah, I'd stop now while you're ahead.
I will never be ahead.
There's a new game that I tried starting today.
Yeah? Five Nights at Freddy's?
No.
Okay.
I have not done that one yet. I have it, and
I'm not going to play it.
I have it. I'm afraid.
Okay, so what game are you playing?
Well, I'm not really playing it. I'm actually watching one of my friends because he just got the PS4.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Got the PS4.
And it came with Last of Us.
Oh.
I was sitting there watching it, and some people from the dorm who's already played it decided to come in behind me and, without me knowing, and start making those creepy noises.
That's just not even cool.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh my goodness.
I probably would have peed myself.
I probably did a little.
Just the tip. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have peed.
Oh, I mean, I was just like, I don't know. It was very, because I know it's supposed to be more intense and
yeah,
not
very
really,
much. Not
like jump scare. Even though I know it's not jump scare, I was waiting for a jump scare.
Yeah, Last of Us is not jump scare. From what I've heard.
When you're playing it or watching it,
You expect it.
you are expecting it and you are just on edge.
At any moment, you expect there to be a jump scare, even though you know it's not coming.
Oh yeah, like
Which is why I haven't been able to play Alien Isolation, because it's a major jump scare game.
Same with Five Nights at Freddy's, which I do want to play though.
I don't.
I want to, just to say that I've played it, but I'm dead afraid to start it.
Okay. So on Saturday, I think either
This
Saturday or
Saturday?
what?
This Saturday or last Saturday?
This Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure which yet. I think I'm gonna try and record one of our new installments of the show that you and me came up with called Why Try.
Oh yes.
So I think I'm gonna try and record Volgar the Viking.
Honestly, I think I should have recorded myself trying to do a few that I've done, because every time I did it, I messed up.
Rage quit pretty hard.
No, as in I was doing it. It looked pretty fine. I was doing some exporting of the actual, because I did it on computer, and so I did the screen capture, and I was exporting that screen capture, and it ended up messing up, and
Right.
I was really mad. So it was almost like I could have done a Y try of a Y try.
You really should have.
I was quite mad.
I think maybe we could go back and have you try to export some of the stuff again and see.
No, I can't get it. It's gone. Like, pretty much what it is when you finish doing a recording, it does like this whole buffer thing of
Gotcha.
getting ready, like of exporting it right away. If you click on the file, it stops it,
That seems kind of not.
and you can't restart it.
Why?
Well, I mean, maybe you can. Couldn't find it. I sat there for hours looking it up, trying to figure it out. Couldn't do it. So I lost everything.
That really sucks.
Yeah, but trying to remember what games I did. Oh, I did a bowling game
Okay.
because I mean I did
You're a
bowl.
bowler.
Yeah, I'm a bowler.
You're a baller.
And I'm a bowler, and
Sorry, audience.
it's very different on a computer, and it's very irritating. Yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to try Volgar the Viking and maybe the new free game. I'm not sure if it's going to be Rage Quit worthy or not, but
Or
the
why try?
push. Rage Quit's a pretty generic term.
Well, yeah, but that's why we went with why try.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying for the audience, Rage Quit with it.
Rage quit. So from
Rage
now
quit
on,
worthy.
when we say why try, think of rage quit. There
Yeah.
you go. Now we can say why
Okay.
try.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it'll be Y try worthy because I don't know if it's gonna be a rage inducing game or not. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to download it and then see.
Okay.
So
Let's see here. Ooh, I got some emails.
what do we got for emails?
Let's see here. Ooh, Ferd. Ferd sent me an email.
Third.
He is our RD.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I mean, this is so interesting to
Oh,
the
I
audience.
know it is. And it's okay. It's nothing important. Yeah, that's about it. Oh my word. So I was kind of mad the other day.
Yeah, why?
Our school, because Easter's coming up, and that's why I'm home. Uh, they put like a bunch of eggs everywhere, like throughout the entire like campus, and there were some golden eggs with like $50 bills in them. Didn't know about it till it was too late.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I did. I was quite mad about that. I was like, wait, they're doing an egg hunt and there's money involved. How come I was not informed?
I don't know.
And then I realized I was informed. I just didn't read.
Anthony,
It was on signs all over, apparently.
you should read.
There were signs like on like the billboard type thing around campus. I don't stop and read those.
You're supposed to read.
We all know the issue of reading and me.
I guess.
I mean, it just doesn't happen.
We really should start having a timer going on these.
Didn't we have a timer going?
Nope.
Oh.
What do you have any idea what time we started?
I'm gonna say we're 25, 30 minutes in.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. We'll go with 25, 30.
Yeah. But yeah, I was kind of upset that I didn't take the time and read those because I could have got up early before class and tried making free money.
Yeah, really. Could have had that Xbox.
It'll come. It'll come. When time. What?
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. Don't you be a Caleb. Don't you pull a Caleb.
You'll have to listen to it later.
That's like time in which I don't have all the time. But yeah. So, you want to hear something embarrassing?
Okay.
I have an issue with doors.
How do you door?
I don't.
Okay, I gotta hear this.
This whole past week, I think I ran into the door 5 or 6 times.
What? How?
I missed the door handle.
You missed the door handle.
I missed the door handle, and even like one of those long ones that you push. There was also a time that the door was locked and I didn't realize that I just kind of ran into it.
Okay, I'll give you that one because I've done that.
But yeah, no, like, not including that, I probably ran into 4 doors that weren't locked.
4 doors?
Probably.
For more horse.
No. But, yeah, I can't door.
You can't door?
I can't door anymore.
Okay. Well, do we have to like get the bead doors for you?
The what?
The bead doors, like the hippies have that hang down from the top of the door. It's just a bunch of beads on strings.
Um,
Then you don't have to worry about physical door. You just walk through.
I feel like I would somehow still mess up and get tangled up in it.
I was just thinking that, or maybe like poke your eye out with it.
Dude, it's beads, not a BB gun.
Well, no, but I'm saying like you might accidentally like hit your eye on one of the beads. Like
How am I gonna do that? I have glasses.
look, things happen.
That's
Very
a
true.
valid point, but still.
I mean, I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay.
Giving you.
Okay. Valid point. So what did you guys... I haven't had a chance to go back and listen to last week's podcast. What did you guys go over?
I honestly don't remember. It's been so long since we recorded it. It's almost been 2 weeks now.
Okay.
Because we recorded it like a week ahead of time. And, yeah. I honestly do not remember, and I don't think I actually listened to last week's podcast. So...
Didn't you edited it? I didn't edit this one.
Yeah, but there wasn't a whole lot of editing involved because it was all one track.
That's a valid point.
All I had to do was put in the
But I
intro
mean, even
and
when
outro.
we did one track, I still went through and I did a lot of editing.
There wasn't a whole lot to edit.
Okay.
I think I may have listened to a little bits and pieces of it, but there wasn't a whole lot of stuff that needed editing out or anything.
All right.
We didn't have any.
Did you at least talk about GTA?
We talked a little bit about the heists, I think. We brought that up, that they were coming out.
Well, now that it's out,
It's kind of a disappointment.
what do you mean?
The way that you matchmake with them is kind of a disappointment. Other than that, the heists are awesome.
Okay. Hey, it's a bear. The one
Yeah.
thing that I'm not liking about it is the fact that if you don't have like enough friends to do the heist, you have to have other people.
That's what I mean. I don't like the matchmaking for it because it's hard to find a group of people that actually wants to go through the whole thing.
Well, not only that, I also get it where like I start it
And then people drop out.
and they drop out right after, like before the video is done. So
That
like you don't
upsets me.
even know. It's just also people dropped out. Okay, well come on.
I know. I don't understand why it will do that. That's why it infuriates me. So we kind of are at a standstill here with it. I can't even get past the second heist because I don't have enough friends on the Xbox One to get past it. And every time I find other people to do it with, I can only find like 2 or 3. And then we're stuck there waiting for an hour and a half to find another person who's not going to just quit. And I've had it where we get like mid-heist and then people quit.
That's
Really infuriating.
Yeah, that is.
So,
I had it actually. I don't know how I did it. I got through the second heist. Never did it. Never got the loot. Nothing.
what?
I don't know.
So you glitched.
No. Like what happened was, I had it started, and then we decided to then do the first heist on Caleb's.
Okay.
So I went over to that one, and it got rid of that one. It like just because I joined his heist, it got rid of my heist. And by doing that, it kind of showed that it allowed me to then go to the third one
That's weird.
without me really ever doing it. So I really don't know what happened or what I'm doing. With
So are
that.
you going to still do the second heist?
I don't know
Gonna try?
how. I don't know how to get the second one to come up.
Huh. I guess you could go to start job and then do that heist.
I mean, okay.
I guess maybe it would work that way. I don't know. I haven't tried it that way.
That, and then did Caleb talk about, or did he tell you about when we did it, the first one?
I don't think he'd done it by that point yet.
Okay. We did it on mine the first time.
Oh, he's talking about the glitch where the
No
magnet.
magnet.
Yeah, we had that happen.
No magnet.
Me and Denick had that happen. We did talk about that. We talked about heists a little bit.
That's irritating.
Yeah, that was upsetting because
Fix it. We waited how long? Fix it.
yeah. Well, see, when we went through the second time, it didn't do it. So I was
Same
I was
here.
just really upset.
But by that happening, I could have had more monies.
Monies.
Yeah. I don't have as much monies because of that. because it wouldn't let us finish and we had to stop it. That's just irritating.
Yeah, it really is. So Deadpool is officially rated R.
Is it?
It is. I'm happy about that.
That's.
Never have I been so happy about a movie being rated R. I mean, honestly,
I mean,
because it's Deadpool's character. You really do have to just kind of have an appreciation for that, and you have to be able to go outside the box because let's be honest, Deadpool's the only character, pretty much anything, that it would make sense for him to be wearing like a pink tutu over top of his outfit, singing "I'm a Little Teapot," while like gunning down hordes of enemies. Right?
yeah.
Deadpool, pretty much all games, everything, fair game. Doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want, and it'll make sense because Deadpool. So, I'm really happy about this rated R rating because that means there's going to be a lot more profanity, I'm assuming, and a lot of blood and gore.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Just because with Deadpool like breaking down that fourth wall, and it being rated R, there's so much more they can do.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of screw you audience moments.
Oh yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm really excited for this movie. I don't know if they're going to break the fourth wall or if they're going to how they're going to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to
In every movie theater, Ryan Reynolds is just gonna kind of walk around in the movie theater, dressed as Deadpool. That's how they're gonna do it.
No, well, I'm sorry, I have a cold right now. I kind of see you do too. Well, I'm kind of thinking, speculating, is maybe Deadpool himself will break the fourth wall, but any other characters are going to be completely unaware.
So it's gonna be 3D.
Well, no,
But
Like-
how is he gonna break that fourth wall without 3D?
like where he's gonna be saying things and acknowledging the audience, but there's not gonna be any like direct pause and monologue to the audience moments like there were in the comics.
That would actually be really cool.
I mean, yeah, it'd be cool, but it would kind of. I don't think it would work well in a theater.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it works. It works well in plays
yeah, it does.
because they can pause all characters on screen, and then that character can have a monologue to the audience, and then go right back into it.
I mean, unless if he was alone, like one of those scenes that like he's like contemplating something alone or something.
Yeah,
And then he involves the audience within his.
within his own brain.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. Where it's more or less he's deranged into thinking the audience is there, but the audience really isn't. But the audience is. So technically, they're breaking the fourth wall without actually breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
I don't know.
I'm just really
I'm
curious to
excited.
see if they even will break the fourth wall or not.
Well, I think they kind of have to.
Yeah, it's Deadpool. They kind
It's
of
Deadpool. You have to. Just like if they did a Deadpool game. That was like what we talked about at this podcast 3?
Yeah.
Was it with Evan?
I think.
Where we were talking about like it's like the entire game is getting from one end of the city to the other end to get there just to find out that he got the wrong pizza or something like that.
Yeah, it just has to be totally random.
Yeah, I mean that's Deadpool. I mean, it's something that just has to be done.
Yeah, there can't be any rhyme or reason to anything that happens.
Oh yeah. I mean, if there's
So-
a train that goes in the middle of the city, there's a train that happens in the middle of the city.
Right. It just all of a sudden just happens.
Yeah.
So, just Deadpool, that's why.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But that really does excite me that it's going to be rated R.
Oh
No.
yeah, for sure. That's exciting. Very,
And also, I hear that Hugh Jackman is coming back for one final Wolverine movie.
really
One final.
one final.
Yeah. I don't have too much info or detail on it, but everybody's kind of making an outcry about it and how can they have another Wolverine and they're going to ruin the franchise if they have another Wolverine. And what I don't think a lot of the movie fans realize is Wolverine was recently killed off.
Was he?
He was, or they're planning on. I cannot remember. I don't actually read the comics
Okay.
much anymore, but they were planning on killing him off last I knew. I'm not sure if he was or not yet. Let me quick fact check that.
Alrighty. While you do that, let's let's see here. We're gonna do something a little bit different. Let's go here. Let's see if this is good. Okay. I am now going to read from our No Sleep.
Okay, let's not. Okay, yeah, Wolverine got killed off.
Okay.
After 40 years. This September, it's going to end.
Okay.
There's going to be a 3-month-long story arc.
A 3 month, like.
So, yeah, it's going to be over the course of a bunch of comics.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's the summer story arc. And basically the story arc is going to rob... spoiler alert! Sorry, guys.
Yep.
If you don't want to know what happens in the comics, please do skip forward, like, a bit.
I don't know how much.
Yeah, probably 5-10 minutes.
Maybe a little less. You never know. Could be more. Could be less. Never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so basically it's going to rob him of his healing factor, and then
Oh.
somehow they're going to kill him off. So, I mean, I'm not quite sure how they're going to do that, but...
However it happens. I don't know.
But
I mean, well, would it happen if because was it in the comics where Magneto ripped his skeleton out of him?
I
Would
think...
that do it or no?
I don't think so.
Because that's how he died in the comics.
Well, that was one iteration.
Well, one way, yeah.
One iteration of the comics, because Magneto literally ripped him out of himself.
Yes.
But he somehow came back from that in another iteration. I don't know how. I don't remember. I don't follow comics because there's too many universes.
Very. Too many universes.
So, and there's too many canon. So, I don't know how they'll do it. But let's, I'm kind of glad that they're going to finally end that character.
I don't know. I liked him just because of the fact that he was very much of a I'm gonna get this done character.
I guess he really
It's
was.
going to happen like what was it, the Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like, no, this is how it's gonna be. We're going to stop this. If
Yeah.
it wasn't for that type of mentality,
I guess. But there's other characters that can kind of take that role.
like, well, I'm not huge into the X-Men, so I'm not sure who else could. Try and think.
I mean, Cyclops kind of has that idea.
Does he?
Yeah. Him and Wolverine butt heads on that a lot because they both are kind of, well, more or less it's about Jean Grey, but they're both very strong-headed and willed, and, you know, things are going to go the way that they want them to go.
Got it.
I mean, not necessarily among the X-Men, but there's also Tony Stark, Captain America. Not so much Peter Parker. But, I mean, he just kind of does his thing.
Yeah. Oh my word.
This is going to be fun for the audio. I don't know if that bark is going to get picked up.
It might. It probably will. I don't know. If you hear barking, it's bear.
Yeah, if you hear any barking, we apologize for that. There's not anything I can do about this barking dog.
So,
It's supposed to be a rat. Unfortunately, all we have is a dog right now.
remember the Coke bottles with the names?
Yeah.
Can you see from here?
I can't. I don't have my glasses.
Oh, okay. It says, Coke with Molly. But there's like a ... in between. So it's like Coke with Molly?
Oh, man.
I don't know. I was
Drug
just
references.
I was just going through Reddit and that came up and I was like, I never thought about that. Like, if some girl's actual name was Molly and wanted to find that.
Well, I mean, what if you're, like, trying to find the Molly and you're asking everybody at the gas stations and convenience stores, like, have you seen the Coke with Molly? And everybody would just be like, what is this dude on?
Oh, yeah. That's actually...
What you on about?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's bad.
I mean, it is. But
really,
it's kind
really
of funny
bad.
because, I mean, I'm I feel like that probably happened.
Oh, I can guarantee you it happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy. Karen Gillan is going to return as Nebula.
Karen,
The chick who played Nebula.
the green girl?
I think Nebula is the blue girl.
Or, yeah. Okay. Wait, blue? Did she die in that one?
I don't know.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it. But yeah.
So, yeah, that's confirmed.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Just kind of going through our movies here, trying to find some facts.
Yeah. Yeah. It's some different things like that. Oh, what was I thinking? Have you? I don't know. Is GameStop like a national thing? Like, or is that like a thing more around here?
I think GameStop's a national chain.
Okay. Did you hear what they're doing this week?
I did not.
And if I would have monies, I would have gotten my Xbox One this week. For if you bring in your PS3, you get $175 store credit towards an Xbox One or PS4.
Really?
Yeah. I thought about if I would have had like a lot more money, I probably would have done it. But the issue is I do kind of want to keep my PS3 for the fact that my GTA is on there. And
Yeah,
I
but you can transfer.
not from PlayStation to Xbox.
You can't do that.
No, only PS3 to PS4.
Wow.
And my character, I've already got so much. I've got 2 houses, a lot of the nicer cars.
Most of which you didn't even work for.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
You got glitched with so much money.
That was not my fault. That was actually Rockstar's fault, which I'm still bitter about.
But you were still left with everything.
No, well,
All the
kinda.
cars. They took your money.
But it wasn't even like my fault. It was their fault. Like it wasn't like I was glitching. It wasn't like other people was glitching. It was the fact that their own system and programming glitched. Okay, I think that's more on them, and they shouldn't have taken it.
Yeah, well, they did.
And I
So
was
let's
kind
just
of
be
upset.
bitter about it.
I was upset.
I can't blame you. But I'm really excited for you to get a PS3 or not PS3, Xbox One,
I know.
because then you know what we can do. You,
Uh,
me, and Matt and play zombies.
and what one?
The newest one, Advanced Warfare.
I have Advanced Warfare. Don't like it.
I really do. I like it.
I haven't done the zombies yet, but
You gotta play Exo Zombies. It's
I-
really fun.
I don't know. I still like Kino though.
Yeah,
I'm-
but
I
Exo
still
Zombies
like
in
going
this
back
game
to
is
that.
actually really fun
Okay.
because they kept the same basic formula, and then they just added in an extra difficulty. Because you would think that having the exosuit makes it a lot easier. It really doesn't, because there's zombies that have the exosuit. So sure, you can exo over
yes.
a group of zombies, but then when you're doing your thing, there might be some other zombies that are just gonna exo right to where you are.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah.
Sorry about the barking again.
Yep. Lots of barking.
I'm
But
really
yeah.
sorry about that. There's nothing I can do. I really do apologize, audience.
You don't have a dog?
Yeah. So moving on.
Ooh, what is this?
But yeah, Exo Zombies is really fun. I think you should try it out.
I probably will.
I mean, you have it for PS3, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd have to have someone to play it with. That's my thing.
Yeah. Do you have the DLCs yet, or have you not even gotten those?
Nah, I got it for Christmas.
Okay.
So I have only played it very little.
Okay. So you haven't even downloaded like Havoc or.
No. I'm
Okay.
not worried about that right now.
I might even say just find somebody.
My whole thing is though, I'm not into I don't do first person shooter games anymore. I
Yeah,
mean,
I know.
after Destiny, I really stopped.
I know.
That's my whole thing.
But are you gonna get back in when Battlefront comes out?
Oh, I don't.
Are you at least gonna give Battlefront a try?
I had Battlefield 3
Yeah.
and I liked it, except it took too stinking long for a match. I mean, I remember matches with you. We'd start at like midnight and it wouldn't get done till 3 in the morning.
Yeah, but we also played matches that were very high ticket count. So
But that's still 3 hours for one game. And if you have a team that doesn't do well, it's just awful.
I know. Sometimes some of those were the best for me though, because like especially on I think it was the Metro map where you're stuck in the train station.
Metro, I liked.
It was really fun because once you could progress past the train station where it was like the very end of the level where they were up in the ticket area and the attacking team was down lower. That was a really fun part of the map to try and kill people through those escalators and stairway.
I actually liked when we were actually more in the train station area, more down with the trains.
I kind of liked up top more. I liked that stairway.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a really irritating spot, but
no, I thought that was a lot easier because you just stand back, you hide behind something, and then you snipe. It's more wide open.
Yeah. I mean, I'd always lay down in the gravel and snipe.
I know you did.
Man, Battlefield 3 is so dated.
Oh.
It's like 4 years old, 5 years old at this point.
But I mean,
when did that game come out?
That came out when you first got your PS3.
I think it came out a year before I got mine.
Was it? No, because was it?
Let's find out. Battlefield 3, looking it up.
Battlefield 3 came out in 2011.
Okay. I think I got the PS3 in 2012.
But it was October 25th, so it was end of 2011.
I think I got mine for Christmas 2012, though.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I know I got it for Christmas. I believe it was 2012.
Are you talking about Hardline?
No.
Which Battlefield are you talking about?
Battlefield 3.
No, no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the new one.
Oh, no, Battlefront.
Oh, wait,
Star Wars. It's made by EA and DICE.
Oh my.
So that's why I thought you were going with the Battlefield conversation.
I was very confused.
Okay, no. I'm talking about Battlefront, the new Star Wars.
Oh man, I'm sorry, people. I got very confused.
No, it's okay. It still yielded very good conversation.
Oh wow, yeah, it did.
Okay, so
Battlefront. Just because of Battlefront 1 and 2, and that was my childhood. Yes, I will.
I'm not sure if it's going to be second or third person or first person.
I kind of hope that they go with this third to keep that feel.
I think I really want them to go with what they did with Battlefront 2, where there was the first person option.
Was there? I don't remember that.
There was. It was an option. You could go first person.
What?
It was basically just a reticle on the screen.
Oh, wait. Was that for PC or PS3?
It was on PS2.
Or PS2.
It was definitely first person on PC. There was definitely that. But then
because I'm looking
PS2.
at pictures and it shows like more like first person with like showing a gun.
Yeah, I think there was like a little bit of a gun.
Gun in hand.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot. It was kind of clunky. It wasn't the best first person you've ever seen.
Yeah.
It wasn't like on par with Call of Duty at all.
Is this the new one? Because if this is the new one, that's going to be nice. Or either that or it's like a fan-made thing that just looks really good.
What are you looking at? Battlefront first person?
I went into Battlefront 2 first person, and this came up. Here, I'll toss it to you.
Okay.
That was a fail of a throw.
That was. Oh, man.
Is that the new one?
That's gotta be.
That looks nice. Like 1,000 times better than Battlefield or Battlefront 2. Wow.
Yeah, that's gotta be Battlefront, not Battlefront 1 or 2.
Well, yeah, but is that actual Battlefront 3 or is that just something someone made? because that just looks so good.
That really does.
And I hope it's the actual thing.
It could be like
Okay, that was a good throw.
yeah, it was. It could be one of the Renegade Squadron or something like that was on PSP, maybe.
Okay, PSP. Okay, wait, which one was it for the PSP?
There was Renegade Squadron and then one other one, I think.
Because wasn't there a Battlefront for the PSP?
Yeah, Renegade Squadron was exclusive PSP.
Because I've wanted to get, because like I can with the PS Vita it shows that you can get PSP games.
Okay.
Like the download version. I was wanting to get it because I knew people liked it on the PSP. And I wanted to try it. But I haven't been able to find it because I couldn't remember what it's called.
Right. I really want to get a PS2 again just for Battlefront and Battlefront 2.
I still have mine.
Do you still have both of those games?
Yes, I do.
We need to play them.
Dude, this summer, for sure.
We really, really need to play it.
Yeah, we actually played a lot at college.
You know what I think we should do is the quality on it is going to be terrible, but I think we should try and get one of those record boxes that you can record VGA. Or not VGA, but RCA through it. And record.
Dude, I found there's some online that I found that's like $8 and it goes right into USB.
We need to do that.
I kind of think we do.
I think we really need to do a play of you and me playing Battlefront 2, doing Galactic Conquest versus each other.
Yeah.
I think that'd just be so much fun.
One also thing that I want to do this summer, I want to get the on Steam. There is that one party pack game or something where it's like a bunch of games where like you can do like Drawful or Draw Fun or whatever on phones and stuff. I want to try that, like with you, Matt, Logan.
Right. I am Logan. You mean Caleb?
I am Brad.
I ain't even Brad.
Oh, you just went there.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely want to. I'm thinking about getting that, and I'm wanting us to do some of those type of games as well.
Yeah, I mean that'd be fun.
Yep.
But so Battlefront is a little bit of news here on it.
Ooh.
It's going to be on the Frostbite 3 engine.
Frostbite.
So that's what is running Battlefield Hardline.
Frostbite 3.
Yes.
I'm looking up Frostbite because my mind's dead.
It's what Battlefield runs off of.
Designer, like game designer type
No,
thing?
the game engine, like the actual what runs the game.
Oh,
and all the graphics and everything.
Yep.
It's being developed by DICE, who developed the Frostbite engine.
And they also did Battlefield, didn't they?
Yeah.
Battlefield, Battlefront.
Yeah,
get it.
That's a major source of kind of animosity here. Is people are not too sure what's going to happen, if it's going to be too much like Battlefield with a Star Wars skin pack, essentially.
If it is, I'm gonna be so
pissed.
mad.
I'm gonna be pissed.
If it is, you might as well just come out with a DLC for a skin pack.
Right, on Battlefield.
For like Battlefield Hardline.
Right. Like I'd just be like a skin pack and re-audio.
You still have your PS3, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, because we play sometimes. I don't know, I was just looking over at your games. I was like, he has PS3. Oh, does he still have it? Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, because I still haven't finished Far Cry, and I need to.
Which one?
Far Cry 3.
Oh, I see it.
Still need to finish Far Cry 3.
How's that going?
I haven't done it. Probably, I'm just after when you burn the giant ganja fields.
Okay.
The giant pot fields, and your dude starts tripping out.
Okay.
Probably one of my favorite missions in the game so far. Just because of the weird techno dubstep reggae playing in the background while you're doing it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, it was really fun mission. You're killing guys, playing around with a flamethrower, burning down giant pot fields. Not gonna lie, really fun mission.
Yeah, sounds like it. I haven't played Far Cry.
You really should. It's a fun game.
Yeah, I hear.
I'm
Just
looking.
like people say that I need to play. What's that one that Caleb really likes?
Uncharted.
Yes,
Okay.
I still need to play those.
I've played that. I like it. I can't get into it. What I'm planning on doing pretty soon here is downloading the Master Chief Collection.
You would.
Well, I've never played Halo, so
You've never played Halo.
like I've played multiplayer Halo. I've never played the story.
Okay.
I might have played it a few times with friends, where
I was
they're
gonna
like
say,
pop in.
who hasn't played at least the PC online?
Yeah, I
Capture
played
the flag.
I played
Halo.
that so much.
Oh yeah.
But I never played through the story because all my friends had the Xbox and I had a PS2, so I never had the chance to play.
PlayStation for life. Even though I'm switching.
Yeah, even though I switched.
Even though I'm switching too.
So, I never really had the chance to play, and my computer almost never can run Halo smoothly. So I would only ever play it at other friends' houses. So it was only ever online.
Yeah. I know what
So
you mean.
now I want to go back through and play the story in anticipation for Halo 4.
Okay. Did you see the new PS4 that's coming out?
No.
I sent a thing to Caleb on Facebook saying that he should have waited to get that one. They have a special edition Batman one.
No.
It comes with the new Batman game, and then the PS4. It's like got the Batman design on it and everything.
That's awesome.
It actually looked really like slick and smooth and nice.
Well, that would be fantastic.
I mean, I think it just fits Caleb.
It really does.
I don't know. I sent that to him. He's like, yeah, I did kind of get it a little too early, I guess.
Well, I can't say much because I did too with the Xbox.
Yeah.
But I got it for Titanfall, so...
Yeah, you did.
Which, Titanfall, I got it for the Titanfall bundle, which consequently came with Call of Duty Ghosts. Please don't ever play that game. It sucks. I hate it. I absolutely hate Ghosts. I love Advanced Warfare.
There's a reason why very shortly after Ghost came out, Advanced Warfare came out.
Well, it was still on the year release schedule, but still.
But it was Ghost, like, it kind of popped up like, oh, you should play Ghost, and then it just died.
Yeah, it's hype.
No one talked about it.
It wasn't like Black Ops or Black Ops 2.
There was no hype.
Yeah. I mean, Black Ops had hype for so long. Modern Warfare 2 had hype for a while. Black Ops had hype for a long time. I still maintain Black Ops is the best Call of Duty they put out.
Yeah, I like Black
Set
Ops.
in the modern era.
Oh, yeah. I love Black Ops.
Excluding any of the World War II era ones. That Black
like
Ops
the
is
old
like Call of Duty
Call of
1,
Duty,
2, and 3.
Yeah.
Black Ops is by far the best Call of Duty they've put out. However, I really do enjoy Advanced Warfare. I feel like it's not broken like some of the others were. I just didn't like the maps on Modern Warfare 3, so that's why I never really played it.
Okay.
Although I enjoyed the like the way that everything was set up. I enjoyed the game modes. It was perfectly fine. I just didn't like the maps, so I couldn't get into it.
Okay.
Infected is probably one of my favorite round types to play, which they have in Advanced Warfare, so I'm glad about that.
So, do you think we're about time?
I think we are. Let me check real quick.
I can. I'm like right here.
Okay, go for it.
I don't know, it's quicker. But
Yeah,
while
you're going to have to
check,
type in the
I
password.
want to pull up some fun stuff.
Okay, you're going to have to type in the password.
Do you want to say that in the mic?
You should know it. It's like the one ex-girlfriend that,
Which one?
Forest.
Got it.
No caps, no spaces.
Why do you still use that?
Because I can type it like 1,000,000 words per second.
Okay.
We'll just cut all this
we're
out.
At an hour.
Okay, we'll just cut all this out.
Yeah, we will. We are at an hour, man.
Okay,
So we're at an hour.
hold on. All right, so we're at an hour.
Yeah.
And now that Anthony's back. Okay, so you're going to look up...
Oh wait, what's my I forgot. What did I put for? Oh, it's the banjo. The banjo.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
coming back.
The
Or
banjo.
it came back.
Ding,
Okay.
ding, 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 ding.
I don't
Ding,
remember
ding,
what I had
ding,
it.
ding, 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 ding.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to play the banjo. I love that. That's so much fun.
Oh, it was
That
great.
stupid little technical difficulties thing that we have.
It was fantastic. Did you read or look at what I put like above like that picture?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so if you look, it actually is like wingding above it, and I wrote out technical difficulties in wingding.
Nice.
I was like, I have to do it.
Nice. Little Easter egg.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so since it's only you and me this week, I think we both need to participate.
I know I have to actually answer.
We did in spirit last week. Take over a couple of them.
Okay, that's good. Good to know that there's something going.
Yeah. It's gonna be our little thing. I mean,
I feel like this is gonna be a really easy one. But
okay.
we're gonna do it anyways.
That's what she said.
Would you rather get $30,000 a year for free, or earn $3 million at a job you hate?
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, that's actually not easy at all.
I thought that was kind of easy.
Well, because see, I'm kind of in that situation right now at Meyer. Shout out. I'm making about half of what I was at my last job, but I like it so much more. I mean, that sounds incredibly stupid and lazy of me, and it probably is, but I actually like working at a gas station more than I liked being an electrician. Shows how much I hated it. So,
but think about it this way. You don't have to do anything, and you get 30,000, or you do a job that you hate, like doing the electrician, and you're getting $3 million.
Right, but if I got the 30,000, I could still get another job.
No, because you have to. That's like all you would do. I thought that's kind of like a stipulation.
Okay, so it would be like you.
It'd be like you'd live off of 30,000 a year.
Oh.
But and you get it for free, or you can get $3 million and you get a job you hate. That's how I took it.
Okay, I guess I see what you're doing. At any point, could I choose to like get fed up with it and walk away, but then the other part of the deal is also lost?
You have to choose, and there's no switching. You can stop it.
Right, no switching, but I can stop it at any
Yes.
point. Okay, I'd definitely take the $3 million.
Okay.
I'd probably try to tough it out for at least 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Just be like, yep, totally worth it.
That's kind of where I was at.
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Even if I hated it, totally worth it.
This one's actually gonna be really, really fun.
Okay.
Would you rather have a dragon or a transformer, and why?
Oh man, Transformer. So Transformer.
Oh yeah, same here.
Okay, because let's be honest, Transformer is much more practical.
Dude, I want a Camaro.
I mean,
Okay, now I want to drive a Bugatti.
I mean, well, okay, yeah. First, there's that. Then, also, where are you gonna hide a dragon? What are you gonna feed it?
I'm gonna hide it at my work.
Well, I guess
And that kind of answered the second question in itself.
I mean, I guess if you're riding a motherfucking dragon, I guess there's not a whole lot anybody else can do about it. 'Cause you can just be like, "I'll breathe fire on you, bro." But no, yeah, I'd take the Transformer because then, especially in my case, because I love bikes, I could be like, I feel like riding a 300cc today. I feel like riding a 1000cc today.
And it would be customized to fit you.
Exactly. Like, I mean, it'd be within certain bounds of the Transformer's size, but
Oh yeah, I mean you just have to have a smaller one for the bike. But dude, I'd totally do like size for like car.
oh, I'd go.
And I would just be like, I'm going to do a Corvette. I'm going to do a Lamborghini.
I'd go for the bike and then be like, it's raining, smart car.
You want to know what I'd do to you? No. As I drive past, push it over.
Hey, and then you know what I would do? Then I'd just turn it into a bike and just be like, like, screw you. Let's be honest. 1000cc bike can outperform most cars.
Yeah.
On the quarter mile. I don't know. Bugatti might take it on
Bugatti's fastest car.
Yeah, I know. Bugatti Veyron might take it on the long stretch, but
Those
like
things are
like a 1.25 liter bike. I don't know what the
woke up
biggest
in
liter
a
bike
new
they make is,
Bugatti.
but
What?
I don't know what the biggest size liter bike they make is. for engine size, but I can say it'd probably give the Bugatti a run for its money on like twisties. Not
Okay.
necessarily on a straightaway or on a track, but on twisties,
Okay.
because the bike just has that agility
Yeah, I
factor.
imagine. This one's actually gonna be kind of funny. Would you rather have $1 million iTunes store voucher or $10,000 cash?
$10,000 cash. I have absolutely no idea what I'd do with $1 million in iTunes.
Sell the account for $1 million?
No, it's against the terms of agreement. Blah blah blah.
Is it?
Pretty sure.
I didn't realize. Okay, yeah, $10,000 cash. Well, that was easy.
10
I thought
grand
that would-
cash, dude. Invest it.
Yeah.
Invest it in a bike.
Okay. Would you rather be a shift key or a caps lock key?
I feel like the caps lock key.
Why?
I feel like you'd get hit less because they only hit you once, type the sentence, and then hit you again. But whereas the shift key,
But now, so you want to be unused?
yeah, I don't want to
like-
be used.
Like you're hardly ever like you're not like important.
Yeah, I don't.
Shift keys are important, dude.
Yeah, but then from a feeling standpoint, that hurt. You'd be being pressed down and oppressed all the time.
Not with the new way that the Mac has or Apple has the keypad.
I just feel so used.
It's now with the butterfly, so you'd be fine.
I just feel so used.
You're sitting there. You're not doing anything. You're just sitting there, and then you get a little bit of a little bloop, just a little push down.
I'm gonna go with caps lock. I see that you're team shift.
No, I'm actually caps lock, and the reason why is because I'm powerful. I make everything capital lettered. I just wanted to be that annoying.
You can see
I
how
was
angry I
trying to
am
get-
by yelling.
I was trying to get you to switch so we'd be different for once.
No. No.
Goodness.
Switch.
So I guess I will be the one to switch and say shift key so I'm used. And I'm important.
Caps lock is still better. Orangered or periwinkle?
Wait, what?
Orangered or periwinkle? Or were you not on Reddit for that big debate?
I was not on Reddit for that big debate.
Oh.
Wait.
April Fool's like 3 years ago.
April Fool's 3 years ago, and it was what or what? I don't remember.
Orangered or periwinkle? Orangered is the color of the upvote. Periwinkle is the color of the downvote. And there was Team Orangered and Team Periwinkle.
Oh. I don't know.
I am totally Team Periwinkle. Because without downvotes, Reddit would not be Reddit.
Yeah.
There's no way to anonymously tell people that their posts are crap without telling them why. Because Reddit.
Okay.
Downvote to oblivion because you suck.
Okay. I'm still kind of lost, but okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not going to. That okay. That's an easy, weird one.
I think we can go a little bit weirder this week because we don't have to worry about Caleb.
That was a little weird for me.
Well, if it's weird for you, it might be weird for me.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah,
this will be our
there's
last
not-
one.
There's not a lot of good ones.
No?
Not really.
Next, whatever you come up with next will be our last one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I haven't. Let me go back to the top. I think there was one up
Just
there.
Google it. Forget-
No, I thought I had one more,
For-
and I can't find it anymore. It was actually a decent one. Oh, here it is.
Okay.
Would you rather be hated or forgotten?
Depends, I guess. What am I hated for?
Doesn't matter. They just hate you. It could be for no reason. It could be for a reason. They just hate you. You don't know why.
Like history would forever hate you.
Pretty much. Forever you will be hated, or you will never be remembered.
Like by anyone other than your family.
No one.
So, past whoever's living right now that knows me, nobody else would ever remember me.
No one will remember you. So, like, I will have no memory of you at all.
I think I'd go with forgotten. I think I'd have some fun with that. Pretty much get away with whatever you want. People are going to forget.
I didn't think about that.
People totally forget.
I didn't think about that one.
Pretty much do whatever you want. I mean, depending on how long the threshold is for them to forget about you.
This guy came in and robbed us. What do you look like?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
They look at camera footage, just not there. Cameras forgot about you. Wow. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going with forgotten.
That sounds fun. But then, hated, I just don't have to deal with people.
But forgotten, you still don't have to deal with people. Because people
No,
would
you
forget.
still have to deal with people in that time.
Well, people would forget that you exist, so they wouldn't, like, bother with you.
But you'd still have to deal with people.
But if you were hated, you couldn't go places and do things because...
No, you could. People just hate you.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'd
Sure.
want to deal with people hating me everywhere I go.
Dude, live in the woods.
Yeah, but then
Live off the land.
when you have to go do things, I mean, there's going to be a time I
Nah.
wouldn't.
Nah.
I'd still crave that tiny bit of social interaction. So,
No.
I'm going to go with yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're at time because we're about 15 minutes over.
We're way past over.
Yeah, we're about 15, 20 minutes over by now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.
And now I found one more.
Okay,
good one.
one more. I
Crap,
gotta
I
know.
just turned off my phone.
Dang you.
Okay. Would you rather forget how to speak or forget how to walk?
It's Quap all over again. Oh, boy.
So do you want to be... Okay, like in the GTA 5 when you're doing the heist, do you want to be a mute? Or Quap where you can't walk?
You know what? Would I still, like, know how to communicate other ways?
You just can't talk.
Like, I just forgot how to talk. I'd be able to relearn, though.
Nope. You can't talk anymore. You'd pretty much go mute.
We got sign language.
Yeah.
I feel like walking's kind of important.
But dude, you could have people like carry you everywhere.
Yeah, but then I couldn't ride a bike. Kind of need your legs for that. I feel like the forgetting how to walk part would, like, involve you not knowing
Yeah.
how to use any of your legs' motor skills.
Yeah.
So, can't ride a bike.
Okay.
Then I'd just be pissed off all the
you
time.
just forget how to
Forget how to talk.
talk.
Going with talking. I don't talk to people anyway.
Yeah.
So,
That's kind of where I'm at.
you're going with that one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. This has been podcast number 8, I do believe.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. So, you know, the usual spiel. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at Barking Rat Media. Please, 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 I can't stress this enough. Check out our GoFundMe campaign. We really do need the money.
Barking Rat Media.
We need the money if you want us to do video podcasts. Please, 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 please.
If you want to see our beautiful faces.
Or our ugly mugs.
Either way. Or if you want to see Bear. Bear's pretty cute.
He is. He's pretty cute. Anyway, we love you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
I love you more.
Gosh dang it. I can't hear you.
More than Anthony.
I quit.
I enjoyed Destiny, just
It was
didn't
a
have
flop.
much of a plot.
It was a flop.
Yeah, I work with somebody now who we just hired somebody new who used to work at GameStop, and he said that after Destiny came out, the next day there were already a ton of returns.